Hello, everybody. So we'll start by installing Node. So we need to set up the development environment. So you need to set up install Node. You just search for Node.js and it will take you here, nodejs.org. And basically you just download the latest features or whatever you would like to use. But this will install both Node.js and Node and the npm, which is the package management, the Node package management, which is very important for installing it. Now, after you install Node, if you go to your terminal, you need to be able to do this. You need to be able to do node -v, and it should tell you the version of Node that you have. So that's the version I have right now. Basically, you can update and so on, but that's the version I have right now. So if this doesn't run, this means there is a problem, right? Okay, so now after you install Node, we also need to install the IDE, and the IDE we're going to use is the Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code, and here you go here, and you just install the Visual Studio Code. Just download it, install it. Now after you install both of them, now we're ready to maybe run Visual Studio Code, and I would recommend doing couple of settings. If you look here, after you open Visual Studio Code, if you click on extensions, it will show you the extensions that you have installed. I would recommend that you install the Prettier Code Formatter. This is very good formatter. Basically, you just search for it, Prettier, and it will appear here, and you just click on that, and you will see an install button like this. For example, here you can click on install. I don't want Prettier now. Basically, I'm looking at the Prettier Code Formatter. Now, after you install the formatter, you need to hook up the IDE to use the formatter. So basically, you go to Code, Preferences, Settings, right? And then you search for formatter. All right, and then you will see that the default formatter, it's going to be null in your case, and you pick the Prettier Code Formatter. That's one. Now, another thing you need to consider is format on paste. You check that, and format on save, basically, so that when does it format. Another thing also is to look for the autosave. So basically, I would like it to autosave whenever I change the focus of the screen. Basically, whenever I change the focus of the tab, I click here, for example, outside, or I click on another tab, I'd like it to save whatever code I have. And that's very important when you're developing for Node.js, because you're going to write some JavaScript files, and then you're going to save them, and you would like to see the effect immediately on the app that is running. So that is also very important. So the autosave, and also if you look here, so basically this is under editor. So basically, if you look at the text editor, you look at formatting, that's the formatting stuff that we saw, right? So if you scroll down a little bit, you should see the autosave somewhere here. Another field is the maximum column, which is basically the maximum number of characters per line before it wraps the line when it's doing the formatting. And I like to set it to 512. You set it to whatever number you like, but the shorter it's going to wrap a lot of the method calls and so on. But anyhow, you can change that number. So basically, after all of this is said and done, you have your development environment configured, and in the next couple of videos, we're going to look at how do you run your first Node.js application, and we'll go from there. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.